When you think about, like, world-class athletes, you usually picture, Olympians, right?
Oh,
At the
right.
absolute top of their game. But what about athletes in their 60s, 70s, even 80s, still competing on a global stage?
It's pretty incredible when you think about it.
Team USA's veteran fencers just blew past their own world record for most medals at the World Championships in Dubai.
Yeah, they completely crushed it.
We're diving deep into what motivates these athletes, what they have to overcome, and just how inspiring their dedication truly is.
It's really something else. And this isn't some small accomplishment. 25 medals, beating their own record of 24, which they set just last year.
Wow.
The competition in veteran fencing is getting tougher and tougher, and Team USA is at the forefront.
25 medals. I'm impressed if I can win a board game against, like, my niece.
Uh-huh.
But seriously, what's behind this surge in competitive spirit? Is it just a love for the sport, or is there something more to it?
It's definitely a testament to how much they love fencing, but it goes deeper than that. For many of these athletes, it's about pushing their limits, showing that age is really just a number. They're always trying to improve, to be better than they were before. And in a sport like fencing, where it's not just about physical strength, but also mental sharpness and strategy, that drive is essential.
So we're talking about people who aren't content to just rest on their past achievements. They're constantly striving for more.
Exactly.
And speaking of striving for more, we have to talk about Liz Kocab. 9 World Championship gold medals, the most decorated American veteran fencer in history.
It's remarkable.
This year, she won gold in the Vet 70 women's epee category.
It's incredible.
That's her 5th gold medal in a row. Can you imagine the kind of focus and discipline that takes?
It's an amazing accomplishment for sure. But I think what I find most inspiring about Kocab is her outlook. She often talks about how representing Team USA and inspiring others means more to her than any personal recognition.
Didn't she say something like, "It's a deep, deep passion we should all have for our country, and this is my contribution"?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Gives me chills.
She's not just competing for herself, she's carrying the weight of a whole nation. And what's even more remarkable is how much she wants future generations to break her records. It shows you how much she cares about the sport growing and leaving a lasting impact.
It's like she's saying, here's the torch, now you take it even further. So inspiring. Okay, let's shift gears a little and talk about Daryl Taylor. He just won the gold medal in the Vet 70 men's epee category.
Yeah.
What makes his story even more incredible is that this is his first world title.
And it only took him 5 veteran world championship appearances to get there.
Wow.
It just goes to show you it's never too late to achieve your goals. What's interesting about Taylor is that he found inspiration in a pretty unexpected place watching the U.S. Olympic fencing team.
Really?
He saw their youthful energy and thought, why not me?
Talk about finding inspiration in unexpected places. It seems like these veteran fencers have a different perspective on what's possible.
Absolutely. They've seen it all, experienced the highs and lows of competition, and they bring that wisdom and resilience to every match. And in a sport like fencing, you have epee, foil, saber, each with its own set of rules and target areas. Experience is a huge advantage.
So it's not just about raw athletic ability, it's about strategy, mental toughness, and a deep understanding of the sport. It's like physical chess.
Exactly.
Speaking of wisdom, didn't Taylor have some great advice for people in their 70s? Something about our bodies being incredible machines.
Yeah, right. He did. He's a huge advocate for staying active throughout your life, no matter what that looks like for you.
He makes a good point. It's not just Kocab and Taylor bringing home the hardware for Team USA. Bruno Goossens snagged the bronze in the Vet 70 men's epee.
And what's really cool is that this bronze medal completes his set.
You're kidding.
He got the gold in 2022, silver in 2019, and now bronze. Talk about consistency.
That's incredible. It's
Yeah.
amazing to see these athletes coming back year after year, always pushing for more. And we can't forget Toby Lee, who won bronze in the Vet 50 men's epee, his first ever world championship medal.
It's always exciting to see new faces on the podium. It really shows that in veteran fencing, you have this incredible mix of ages and experience levels all coming together to compete on the world stage. It's never too late to get involved.
It's like a whole new chapter in an athlete's journey, right? You compete at a high level when you're younger, maybe even go to the Olympics. and then you find this whole other way to pursue your passion.
I think that's a great way to put it. And each age category has its own unique challenges. You have athletes in their 50s who might still be competing against some of their rivals from way back when,
Wow.
bringing decades of experience to each bout. And then you have those in their 70s and beyond, showing that age really is no barrier.
It's amazing. It really is. And speaking of amazing, Team USA has the vet team women's and men's EP events coming up. They've had some pretty impressive runs in these events, haven't they?
Absolutely. The men's team won gold in 2023, and the women dominated in 2022.
Wow.
Team events bring a whole other level of excitement to fencing. It's not just about individual skill anymore, but how well you work together as a unit.
It's like the difference between singles and doubles in tennis.
Yeah.
You have to be aware of where your teammates are, cover for each other, and take advantage of opportunities as a team.
Exactly. And what's really fascinating about team fencing is the communication. You'll see teammates shouting out instructions, anticipating each other's needs, working together to outmaneuver their opponents.
It's a beautiful display of teamwork.
It really is. You have to admire the mental focus it takes to compete at that level, especially with the pressure of representing your country.
And speaking of representing your country, you know what's really stood out to me during this deep dive into veteran fencing? It's just amazing, the sportsmanship, the dedication. They could easily just, go for the gold and then call it a career. But these athletes are out there pushing their limits year after year, decade after decade.
Yeah, it's really something.
It's so inspiring.
It really is. It shows how much they love the sport, They're not just competing against other people. They're trying to be better than they were yesterday. And that kind of drive, that commitment to always improving, it's contagious, don't you think?
Absolutely. It makes you want to go out and find your own passion and just go for it, no matter how old you are. These veteran fencers are proof that age really is just a number.
Exactly.
You can achieve amazing things if you set your mind to it and put in the work.
I completely agree. And it's not just about the medals, right? It's about the journey, the friends you make along the way, the lessons you learn. These athletes are inspiring people of all ages, showing us that it's never too late to chase your dreams, to discover something new you're passionate about.
This whole deep dive into veteran fencing has been eye-opening. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling incredibly inspired. It makes me want to, find a fencing club and give it a shot.
You should. It's a great workout, both for your body and your mind. Plus, you learn all sorts of valuable skills. Strategy, focus, coordination. You might surprise yourself with how much you enjoy it.
Who knows? Maybe we'll see each other at the Veteran World Championships in a few years.
Uh-huh. Now that would be something. But even if we don't quite make it to that level, I think the biggest takeaway here is that it's never too late to find your passion. Whether it's fencing, painting, learning a new language, whatever sparks your interest, go for it. Dive in and see where it takes you.
I love that. And if you're curious to see what all the excitement's about, I definitely recommend checking out some fencing videos online.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like watching a physical game of chess full of strategy and athleticism. You'll be amazed by how skilled these athletes are.
It's really incredible to watch. So there you have it. A look into the world of veteran fencing, where age is no limit to passion, dedication, and the pursuit of greatness.
Well said. That wraps up today's deep dive. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and most importantly, keep chasing those passions.